Money runs motorsport, one of the most famous sentences in the world of Formula 1. We've seen it time and time again as paid drivers are always in the sport, and although there are a lot of sponsors of the drivers on the grid, all the drivers are getting paid money by the teams they drive for. This varies a lot as drivers in the lower regions earn around 1 million euros per year, whereas the highest earner earns 5 million euros per month. All the salaries told in this video are without bonuses, an essential point to remember. I will link the articles I found these salaries down below, and I found them in US dollars, so I will convert all these numbers to pounds and euros. Those numbers will be on the screen, and let's start with the lowest paid driver. 20. Yuki Tsunoda. The young Japanese guy will drive with AlphaTauri this year after a speedrun of the junior categories. The Red Bull Junior will earn a total of $500,000, and Yuki is on a 1-year deal after competing in Formula 2 last year, finishing P3 in the championship with 3 wins. 19. Antonio Giovinazzi. The Italian will really have to prove his worth this year, as he is simply not a very remarkable driver. Antonio will earn $684,000 in 2021, and his contract expires at the end of this year, but he has an option for more years. 18. Mick Schumacher. The German rookie will earn $714,000 per year, with half of that being paid by Ferrari. Mick will have a very difficult year, as Haas has already said they won't develop the 2021 car and fully focus on 2022. 17 and 16. The two Williams drivers, who are both on $958,000. Let's start with Nicolas Latifi. The Kennedy's guy has a rich dad who sponsors the team, and let's not forget, Nicolas is not a bad driver. It's quite a bit off George Russell in qualifying, but Latifi's race pace is very good, and George Russell is also earning $958k per year, and both of these drivers have a contract until the end of 2021 at Williams. I do not assume Latifi will switch teams, but George can maybe finally make a step up to Mercedes, as he's also still a Mercedes junior. 15. Nikita Mazepin. The only reliable source I could find on Nikita said he will earn $1 million without bonuses in 2021. The Russian rookie will drive under a neutral flag, but in a Russian car this year, so we will see how he does after a decent second season of Formula 2 with high tech last year. The 3 drivers on number 12 are all on $1.915 million per year, and Lance Stroll is the first one we will talk about. The Aston Martin driver is on an open contract and is practically getting paid by his dad. He will drive in the rebranded Aston Martin team after driving 2 seasons with Racing Point. The other 2 drivers on $1.915 million are Pierre Gasly and Lando Norris. And Pierre is on a 1-year contract, and Lando Norris has 2 years left on his contract. I do not think Pierre will stay with AlphaTauri after this year, and he will probably switch to Alpine or another team. Lando will 90% stay at McLaren if he beats Ricciardo over the season, and the odds are a bit lower if he gets beaten. On number 11 there's a transfer driver, Sergio Perez. The Mexican will earn $3.42 million at Red Bull this year after his move from Racing Point. He is on a contract until the end of this year. So let's go to the top 10, and we're starting with Esteban Ocon. Esteban has had a decent comeback season, and I think he will beat Alonso this year. Please don't angrily shout at me because of this, but Esteban has a contract until the end of 2021 without any options. This means he will have to prove his worth this year in the Alpine team. Carlos Sainz is on $6.84 million per year, as he will drive his first season with Ferrari this year. Carlos has a contract until 2022, and he's only the second driver, next to Lando, to have that on this list. And he's on P9 in the total list, and on P8 we have Kimi Räikkönen, who is on $7.525 million per year. He will go into his 19th season in Formula 1, and he is on a 1-year contract until the end of 2021, and he will probably retire at the end of the season. On 11 million we have Valtteri Bottas. He will drive alongside Lewis Hamilton for the 5th season in a row now, and he's on a 1-year contract once again. Valtteri will most likely be the second wheel to Hamilton this season, and in P6 there is Charles Leclerc. The Monegasque is on $11 million per year and has the longest contract in the field, as he is signed with Ferrari until the end of 2024, and so he's simply the driver the Maranello-based team is building on. On number 4 there are 2 drivers, and they have been teammates in 2014. The first one is Sebastian Vettel. Seb has transferred to the Aston Martin team after 6 years with Ferrari, and he receives a decent $17 million per year on his bank account, as well as Daniel Ricciardo, who also transferred teams. Danny Ric has switched from Renault to McLaren and will also earn a lot of money. but still not as much as the number 3 on this list, Fernando Alonso. The 39-year-old two-time world champion is coming back with Alpine this season, the team he has also won both titles with. Fernando has had a bicycle accident at the start of this year, but he will be back for the start of the season. Nando earns a stellar $20 million per year, and that's the same as number 2, Max Verstappen. One of the drivers who live in Monaco, and that's a smart thing to do. But the Red Bull driver is in his 6th season with the Milton Keynes based team, and Max will be wanting to finally challenge for the title this year, but can he do it? That's a question for another video, but now let's go to the most earning driver on the grid, and of course, arguably the best driver in F1 ever, Lewis Hamilton. So Lewis will earn $55 million in 2021 without any bonuses, and this means in the time you've watched this video now, Hamilton has earned $617. That's a lot. Lewis can pretty much buy the Haas or the Williams team at this rate, and this is without any bonuses. So, this was my video on all the salaries of the Formula 1 drivers. Were you surprised by this list of how much these drivers earn? Do you think drivers would be swapped around, and if so, which one? Also, do you think F1 drivers receive enough money from the teams, or should they be paid more for the risks they're taking and the lives they're living? Let me know all that in the comments down below, and for now, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all back again on my channel. And for now, bye bye!